Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of November 12th through November 18th, 2018. So Scorpio, let's see what the overall energy is for you guys in regards to love and romance for this week. All right, so, Scorpio, we have make a decision. Don't be afraid to make the choice in a seemingly choiceless situation. Take the first step and great opportunities will emerge for you and those involved. Trust that every road is a route to your destiny. Believe in yourself. So Scorpio, this week, whether single or coupled in regards to love and romance, you may have to make a decision, okay? If you've been dating multiple people, maybe it's finally coming down to the point where you've got to commit to somebody. Like maybe several people are like, Scorpio, are we an item or what's going on? Are you dating other people or is it just you and I? Or Scorpio, because this is general, you could be telling somebody, hey, are we a couple? What's up? It's time to decide where this relationship is headed, okay? Others of you who are in a committed relationship, you know, they're making a decision, like moving forward on something may rest entirely on your shoulders, Scorpio. And if you've been hemming and hawing about making this decision, whatever it is, it's like the week has come where we've got to finally decide, pretty much. So let's pull some more cards, Scorpio, and see what else is coming out with this make a decision. Somebody could have put an ultimatum out there to you, or maybe even you put an ultimatum out there to somebody. All right, so we have playfulness over here. And we have free yourself over here. Yeah, so Scorpio, I kind of feel like somebody's kind of putting an ultimatum on you or trying to put an ultimatum on you. Like, you need to be more serious. If you don't do X, Y, Z, I'm going to leave you. You're not serious enough about things. So Scorpio, let's pull more cards. Like, why is this person coming at you like this? Well, it has something to do with communication. So something that was said either by you or something they heard about you, or they're finally deciding to free themselves from holding back and holding all of their thoughts and opinions in. All right, so over here on this side, we're coming out as the 9th house, faith. And over here, we have Saturn return, age. Yet, Scorpio, I really feel somebody is absolutely like trying to give you an ultimatum this week. Like, trying to rush you, like, Scorpio, we've been hanging out and we've been doing this and we've been doing that. We're not getting any younger. We're not this. We're not that. Like, what are we? Where's this going? And if you don't commit to me, then I'm out of here. I'm not going to be hanging around. I'm not going to be doing all the things I do. Just, you know, all the things that come along with that. It's, with the Saturn age, this person feels like they're running out of time. Like, I've got to do this and I've got to do this now. So let's pull some tarot, Scorpio, and see what comes out there. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Next we have the King of Pentacles. Wow, so we kind of have a power couple going on here. And next we have the 8 of Pentacles. Now we have the 7 of Wands. And we have the Death card. That's your card right there. Scorpio, what I'm seeing is definitely something is going under a huge transformation. I feel like somebody's kind of threatening you, like either you commit to me, or we get married, or we move in, or we have babies, like whatever the next step is. It's like, I kind of feel like that's being put on you, Scorpio, where it's like they're telling you, we need to go to the next level, or I'm done and I'm out of here. And you know, it's interesting because we have this power couple here, the King and Queen of Pentacles, something very solid, something very strong, something very true. So why this ultimatum is being put out there, somebody's agenda really being pushed hard with like the threat of, I will leave you, or this is over if you don't XYZ. I really can't tell you why that's happening here, because we do have a very nice solid connection with the King and Queen of Pentacles. But there could be some interference. You know, you could be enjoying this relationship, but maybe this person has an agenda. Like, I want babies by this age, I want to be married, blah, 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 blah. And they don't feel like things are moving quick enough with you, and they have other people interested, so that might be why they're laying this on you. And Scorpio, even if you really like them and you have a good connection, if you're not ready, if you're not ready for the next level, you need to have faith that, okay, boy bye or girl bye, I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm not ready. You can't force me, you can't threaten me, you can't scare me into what it is you're asking of me. If I was ready for that, I would be on board with it, but I'm not. And so if you don't feel like we can grow anymore, or you have no patience for us to get closer, to grow deeper before we take that next step, then you're right. It probably should end, because we're so not on the same page. So Scorpio, don't let anybody push their agenda on you. Now, if you are in a committed relationship already, it could be where your partner is trying to push something on you, something that they really want to happen. Like, let's buy this, let's move here, let's do this, let's do that, like whatever it is for you personally. And it's like the final decision is somehow, some way resting upon your shoulders. And Scorpio, listen, if it's anything that makes you uncomfortable, or it's something that you're really just not sure about, or you really don't want to do, don't be afraid to say no. Absolutely not. I'm not on board with this. I'm not willing to do that. I'm just, no. I'm not. Don't be afraid to be real and authentic and state your case, okay? If your partner wants to freak out and like, okay, I'm going to break up with you, or throw a tantrum or a fit or cause drama and chaos, let them. Just let them do whatever it is that they feel they need to do to express themselves and work through their emotions. Because Scorpio, you have got to be true to yourself, especially in this reading. If you're not true to yourself, there is no happiness. There is no longevity. There is no hope, okay? You can't, even if you really care about somebody, you can't just give in and give them their way to give them their way because that's what they want and you care. You will not be happy. You will not be fulfilled, and you will eventually have to get out of Dodge, out of that situation, because you will be, you know, so sucked dry of your energy and your emotion because you weren't getting what you needed. It's like it must be equal. It must be 50-50. We both have to be willing to put in the energy, time, and effort. And it's almost like somebody's throwing a tantrum here. It's like, once, if they don't get their way, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out. And it's like that behavior, it's got to end. We've got to move beyond that. And so Scorpio, if you're dealing with that, it's like maybe it's time to make the decision that if somebody acts that immaturely, maybe it is time to break away. It is time for a split for a little while so that they can get their mind right and realize that their behavior is terrible. And how can you progress or go to the next level if that is how they act, okay? So let's pull an outcome card here, Scorpio. Don't let anybody bully you, force you, persuade you, make you feel like you don't have a choice about something. No, you always have a choice, Scorpio. And if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. If you don't feel it, you shouldn't be doing it, especially if you're only doing it to please somebody else. It's about their happiness and not your own, because you will just, it will be awful. Look at that. Purification, fire, bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. Yep. This is where we've got to be true and strong in ourselves, and what does not work and does not serve us, maybe it is time for it to fall away and to burn away. Scorpio, it might be time for a big time transformation in your love and romantic department, but it's all about what you are choosing, what you choose to hold on to, what you choose to stay connected to. And if you're not fulfilled, it's time to do something about that, okay? And if you're feeling like you're being pushed and forced and persuaded into making a decision or doing something you don't really want to do, Scorpio, it's time to stand your ground and refuse no matter what. Like the naked truth, wholeness. And then, you know, you have the 9th house here, which is all about spirituality and what is chiming in your soul, what is right for you in that space. Like, it's not about your emotions. It's not about your mind. What is your soul telling you, Scorpio, this week? That's how you should react. That's how you should make your decisions and your movements forward. And again, if somebody's really pushing you, like, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of time, that's their agenda. That's their issue. You know, don't be bullied. Don't be pushed. Don't be forced if you're not ready. Okay? So, Scorpio, those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.